All right. Saturday after work, I shaved, guys. Couldn't take it anymore. It just didn't look good. It did not look good. But we're back with a nice stash. So we take what we can get, you know? I do have a nice mustache. I love that about myself. And I gotta say, it looks good. It looks good. It's a much better look than the scraggly shit I had. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, today, I hope I didn't forget my phone. Today is supposed to be legs, right? But I think I might just hit arms again. Oh no. Oh no, I mean, my arms aren't sore. Why not? But that's because my boy's going. If he doesn't really want to work with me, then I'll just do legs. So today is supposed to be, please look this way, thank you. Me criticizing them on my phone. Week 1, week 2, lower 2. Today's supposed to be leg curl, leg press, paused barbell RDL, machine hip thrust, sissy squat, standing calf raise. So, you know, something that I don't know, I made a whole pre-workout and then I'm in such a rush that I forgot to even bring it. Whatever. I guess I'll just get a freaking energy drink there, or maybe a scoop of pre-workout or whatever. So I am like kind of conflicted on really what I want to do here. I would like to be able to talk to you guys during my workout, just naturally, but the gym I go to straight up blasts music, like so loud to the point where every single video I'm getting copyrighted and it's getting banned in certain areas. And I just don't really know what to do about that, because even like, you know, most of the vlogs I do, they're at 4:30 a.m. and they're still blasting music at 4:30 a.m. And I don't know what gym I can go to that's not blasting music, you know? I think it's just the nature of the beast, unfortunately. But yeah, let's get in there. All right. My boy was just doing some random shit, so we're gonna start with legs today. Starting with lying leg curls. Oh, good set. All right, I forgot my earbuds today. So we're just fucking locking in. Just trying to focus on each set, not really think about it. Well, not really think about what's happening around me. We've got long length partials on this, so I lowered the weight. This is my last working set. Fuck. All right, so we have got working set number 1. I did 3 warm-up sets. We got 3 working sets at 8 reps. I'm thinking 5 plates might be the move, honestly. Working set number 2 here. 5 plates, 8 reps. Just fucking get it done, bro. Some days, you know, I really don't want to be here. Like today, I really don't want to be in here. I feel like something that happens a lot of the time in the gym communities, people just like, they make it seem like it's like super, like it's just nothing, man. Like it's not some kind of a task or not some kind of a, I don't really know how to phrase it, but it's, dude, like it's not like I want to be in here every day. Right now, I really just want to go home and take a gummy and watch Star Wars. Like I really don't feel good about myself. I don't have energy. But, you know, the reality is that I want something. I want big muscles. I want big muscles. So I'm gonna do this set, and I'm gonna do the rest of my sets. I'm gonna do them to the maximum effort that I possibly can. And then I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna eat a good meal. And then I'm gonna shower, and then I'm going to do some studying for work. And then after all that, I'm gonna watch Star Wars. And that's my reward for doing what I need to do. Oh, yeah. Fucking easy, bro. This shit really ain't nothing, dude. Ain't nothing but a peanut. You know what I mean? Fucking get it done, bro. I just want to kind of expand upon what I was saying while I rest for my next set. I feel like a huge thing in today's culture is to just ignore the needs of the mental aspect of your body. There's essentially a control unit in your body that tells your body what you can and can't do. And if you want to perform at the highest level you possibly can, you need to take care of your brain, of your mental state. And a lot of people online, people in the gym community especially, people on the right especially, they just have this mind over matter kind of mentality. But the truth is that you really, you know, you need to take, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. You know, and you will falter and fail a lot more if you don't take care of your self-esteem, if you don't take care of your thought patterns, right? If you constantly have negative thoughts, that's going to translate into something negative in real life. And unfortunately, one of the things is in the world we have set up, there are people who are very toxic, who are very unhealthy people mentally that go far in terms of like monetary success or business success, because we live in a world where people like that are often rewarded. So when you look online, you kind of see this thing where it's like, oh, well, he doesn't really have problems because he's rich and famous and he's got all this, you know, he's got houses and cars and he's buying girls bottles every night, taking girls back to his room and everything. It's like, if you want to go down that path, brother, you can. But I promise you that man is not like truly happy. Like there are things that he wants that he cannot obtain from money or status. There are things that keep him up at night. There are things that compel him to reach such a financial status, to reach such a social status, because there are things in his personal life that he cannot obtain, no matter how hard he's tried, because he refuses to go down that path of self-enlightenment. Anyway, 8 reps. Final working set, top set, let's go. Oh, yep. Brace it, get it good. It's my bitch. Yeah. I'm kind of considering whether or not I should get like a cattleman hat. It's kind of like a cowboy hat type vibe. I don't know, I kind of just want to start wearing flannels and boots and jeans and shit this year. I've just been wearing sweatpants and hoodies for the better part. Jesus. For the better part of 6 years, you know, since I graduated high school. All right, we got 2 working sets here. I kind of want to go up to 2 plates. Talking to my boy who's here about the way that like women are encouraged to lose weight, especially through like social media these days. It really is disgusting. He was talking about how his sister, his mid-teenage sister, who I've met once. She's like in the mid 5 foot range. For height-wise, she was 79 pounds admitted to the hospital. I once dated a girl. She was already very skinny. We went on 2 dates, and then she went on a vacation for 2 weeks with her parents. And her mom is like a huge trigger for her. And she came back and she looked like very skinny. I didn't want to be rude, you know. I didn't really know how to address the situation, so I didn't say anything. But you know, eventually we were just like sitting there watching the movie, and she started crying. I was like, what's wrong? She was like, I haven't eaten in like 3 days. It's disgusting. Like the way that, you know, our world influences young women, and soon enough, bro, like young men. I mean, not even soon enough, like I see it happening, just how I'm on as big of a sale with young men just wanting to look a certain way. You know, I had a couple friends tell me that they want to start Reddit TrueTide when they have a perfectly, like, 1, they have a healthy amount of body fat, and 2, if they really did want to lose the body fat, they are able to do it while, you know, staying in a calorie deficit and eating enough food, getting enough protein and nutrients and whatnot. Uh-oh, we got a big fucking bozo walking over here. We got a big chungus on deck. Holy fucking shit. Look at his arms. His arms are massive. It's ridiculous. I hate it. I hate him. I wish my arms were that big. You out of here? Meeting up with the Goyle friend, the Goy friend? The Goy slop friend?
Yeah.
What are you doing? What is this?
I gotta do shit.
Hip thrusts? All right, buddy. Do it. Do a clean and jerk.
There's no way.
All right, twin.
Actually, I was gonna do a sit up pull up real fast.
Do it. It's right there. Oh yeah, see you later, Chungus. Fucking chud. Okay, once again, these sissy squat movements are just because of the place that this machine is in. There isn't really a good place to do these sissy squat movements. So instead of supersetting them, I'm just gonna do one and then the other. What the? I feel like, all right, that's good. But back to what I was saying, like, all right, I don't know what's going on with this machine. Back to what I was saying about just weight loss, retatrutide, Ozempic, and, just the kind of state of mind that people have right now when it comes to your body fat percentage. Don't get me wrong, I'm not like the biggest fan of the body positivity movement in the idea that like they just think that how do I put this? I believe that here's something I agree on with the body positivity movement before I get into what I disagree with. If I'm walking down the street, let me move this mic so you guys can hear everything I say clearly. Right, if I'm walking down the street and, so I'm walking down the street, right? And I see someone, they are of a heavier weight, like a much heavier weight, and I interact with them. I'm not going to disrespect them. I'm not going to call them names based on their weight. I'm not going to call them names at all. Someone's body is not a reason to disrespect them. No matter the shape, no matter the size, no matter the look, no matter the color, no matter the gender, no matter the whatever. You should never disrespect someone because they have an excess amount of fat, they have a normal amount of fat, they have a less than usual amount of fat. You should never insult someone for their muscle size or their, just their body at all. I mean, me and my boys, we get on each other for like my boy, just saw my boy Brendan's arms. I tell him that he has small arms all the time. Just because he's my boy and he knows I'm busting his balls and he knows he has big arms. But if you don't have that level of intimacy and comfortability with somebody, you should not show them any less respect because of their body, right? And even so, like with my boy, like he knows that I don't actually disrespect him, that I don't actually view him as less. He knows that I hold him in a very high level of respect. That's why the ability for me to bust his balls about his body is there, because he knows what I really think about him. So I kind of got on a tangent there, but what I agree with the body positivity movement is that no matter who I'm interacting with, their appearance is not going to affect the way I treat them. And I think that is a good rule across the board. Where I don't agree with the body positivity movement is things like just living with the fact that you have this body. Obviously, some people have harder times for various reasons. Losing weight, gaining muscle, eating right, sleeping right, whatever it is. But I don't believe that you should just live in a place of complacency. You should always be trying to better yourself. You should always be attempting to improve upon what's there. I don't believe in just settling for what you have, especially when it's something that's in your control. I'll see you next set. All right, moving on from the monologues. Let's just fucking get this working, Got 2 more working sets here. I think I'm gonna raise the weight up. I think part of the reason why people tell me that I'm doing good is because they don't realize just how irresponsible of a person I truly am. They don't realize, like, you know, as a 6'2" guy with a decent amount of muscle, right? They're like, oh, going out to drink once a week isn't bad. Maybe for you. Maybe for you. Do you have any idea how much alcohol it takes to get me fucking drunk? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, right? It's like I can't even. I once went bar hopping to 4 bars. I spent $100 at each bar before tip. And like that wasn't even blackout. It's ridiculous, like the amount. The only time I've ever blacked out drunk, 2 times actually now, both last year. One, we went bar hopping, but before we went bar hopping, I just did a dick measuring contest with a dude at the pregame where I had already drank wine, a 4-pack of Surfsides, and some beers. And I went dick for dick with a dude and we fucking chugged a bottle of tequila together. Not a whole bottle, but like we both went like, how long can we chug it for? And then we went bar hopping and then we went to the casino and I blacked out. And the second time was I went to my cousin's wedding not long ago in December and it was an open bar. And I pre-gamed with my dad and my dad's girlfriend and my brother, had a bunch of drinks there. And then it was open bar at the wedding. And my entire dad's side of the family, which is the side that my cousin is on, are alcoholics. And it was literally like just all night long. And we had a hotel in middle of nowhere, PA, my brother and I woke up in my bed. I don't remember how I got there. I didn't drive. Like my car was in New Jersey. I went to PA, but my car was in New Jersey. This is just not heavy enough. If I'm gonna make this my working set, let's just fucking fuck my Chungus life. There we go, that's a failure right there. What was I doing, bro? All right, let's do some sissy squats. I think one of my least favorite parts about being the kind of person that I am and looking the way that I look is the simple fact that people underestimate the kinds of struggles that I have. I think I've said this before, I don't want to play the woe is me kind of card. I'm gonna raise this up a little bit. Like I don't want you guys to feel bad for me. That's not the point. The point of this is to create a community and for me to build myself. But people like I remember once I told a dude that I work with that I have like really bad social anxiety, and he got really surprised. He was like, you? I was like, yeah, man, like it's really bad. So one of the reasons why I like getting drunk so much, because that feeling of anxiety just goes away. Like once you reach, once I've reached about $200 worth of beer at the bar, talking to people is just a breeze. Anyway, I'm not going to bore you with the rest of these sets. All right, once again, I feel like this is the most awkward angle ever for any lift. But it's like the only possible angle for this machine. Last leg day exercise. Something else that I feel as though people don't understand with being an alcoholic, because the truth is that I am an alcoholic. I'm just not the kind of alcoholic where I go out and drink every night. because I know I've seen what that leads to with my family, but I am the kind of alcoholic where once I start drinking alcohol, I'm just not gonna stop until my head hits the pillow, you know? Like, it's the kind of thing where, like, once a sip of alcohol enters my system, I'm going to keep drinking. Like, I'm not, like, I've seen people, like, you know, nurse a beer, as some people say, you know, like, kind of just like sip on it. No. One, I hate the taste of alcohol, so I don't want to sip on this. I don't like the taste of what I'm doing. The point of what I'm doing is to get drunk, right? So why am I going to sip on this? No, I'm going to get fucking drunk. And then I spend an ungodly amount of money on alcohol, and I wake up with a fucking hangover, and I feel like shit. And then I drink a bunch of electrolytes, and then I hit the gym, and I feel better. But I've ruined my whole mindset for like the week. And they're like, oh, but you only drink on Saturday nights. Yeah, but I've just ruined my entire body for 4 days. And I've spent probably like a quarter to a third of my paycheck. And that's that. One more set here. All right, last set. Staying at this weight. And then I get to go home. And I get to shower. And I get to make this vlog. And I am going to go over to my boy's crib and watch him play or watch the game with him. I'm probably gonna just bring my laptop over and edit this while I do that. Oof. Oh, brother. All right, leg day complete. Pulled away from the gym without even setting my camera up. I forgot I'm not just any normal person. I'm a big YouTube vlogger. I'm important. People should care about me and my opinions. Anyway. You know, first of all, let me thank everybody who has been watching my videos. Like, it's only been like, I don't know, I've been getting away from like 15 to 40 views, which is like, you know, obviously in the scale of like YouTube, that's not big, but like that just makes me so happy. And like, I looked at like the analytics, like people are watching my full video. Like there's 15 to 40 people taking. One of my vlogs was like 45 minutes long. They're taking anywhere from freaking 15 to 45 minutes out of their day to watch me. Thank you. That's awesome. Like, that's incredibly awesome. And I hope that you guys, I hope I'm inspiring you to get into the gym or to pursue some sort of a passion that you have. I hope that maybe I have some words of advice, or at least just words of compassion that, you know, maybe help you feel like not like that. You're not just like what you're going through isn't, you know, you're not the only person going through that, because I oftentimes feel as though like the things that I'm experiencing, like I'm the only person fucking experiencing it. And I don't know why it's so foggy in my car right now, but I need to get to the other side of the road. And okay, I can't see past this thing. Can't see past nothing. Past Nathan. This is like the worst freaking intersection, bro. I might just take the long way home. I think I'm just going to take the long way home. I think that would actually be safer for me to do that right now than trying to navigate in this rain. Hold up. Did I just catch it? Whoop. Please brake. Please brake. Cool. All right. Sorry about that. Anyway, again, thank you guys for watching this stuff. You have like you could be watching anything. You could be watching something really entertaining, like a freaking unbox therapy video or a Sam Sulek video. Someone who has like actually like good lifting advice, not me who is like struggles with just keeping on his diet and struggles with, you know, putting maximum effort into every single lift. I like the only thing I have is like consistency in the gym. That's the only thing that I really have that a lot of people like want to obtain. But like past that, I'm just a novice lifter. You know, I'm a novice lifter who's been in it long enough where I've made some decent gains, but I don't have any kind of especially, like I don't have any kind of like truly great knowledge. So just, you know, somebody commented that I seem like a great dude and that they hope that I make it. You know, I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. That's really nice to hear. But yeah, thank you guys for watching these videos, and thank you for, you know, liking my format, or I don't know, my style. I literally stole Sam Sulek's format. What am I talking about? This is super off topic. This is super rando. But it has been probably about a year since I have actually sat down and cried. Like at all. Like, and I want to. You know, some people, they say that crying is like a sign of weakness. I once had a coworker that told me that men should only cry 2 times in their life, when their mother dies and when their first child is born. And I was like, that's what? That's crazy. And it's not that I don't get sad. I'm constantly sad. Like I'm constantly like at a point of like feeling like I'm on the edge. Like where I'm about to cry, and it just never happens. It's like my body. It's like a nervous reaction where my body feels like, oh, you're about to cry. You're about to be really upset. You're about to like be emotional, and it just drains every feeling from my body in that moment, and I just become neutral. And it's not like I don't like it, you know. I want to have highs and lows, you know. You know, obviously not like erratic and not spontaneous and uncontrollable, but like when I'm sad about something, I want to be able to feel sad about it. I want to be able to release my emotions. And it's something I'm struggling with a lot. And I think it's one of the reasons why I am so inconsistent with like things like my sleeping habits, my eating habits, why I get so distracted easily. And it's because there's something deeper inside of me that I need. Sorry. I think that there's an underlying issue that I have not yet addressed. And I want to figure that out. Anyway. This is a late vlog for me. It's dark, not because it's morning, it's dark because it's night. So, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Restarting the week with an upper day. Have a nice night.